Does this make me look smaller?
Stand up. Stand up. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So, good afternoon, and welcome to Dart, Sign, and Trophy of Marion. And we'll learn here shortly that there's a sister shop or a parent shop.
A mother shop.
A mother shop.
Mother
We'll
shop.
call it a mother shop. And I'm here with Don Truwin.
Dawn Trutwin.
Trutwin. I just
I
wrote and I knew I was going to mess it
practice.
up.
You practice.
I practiced.
We can edit, right?
Yeah. So Don's here. We're here to celebrate the opening of the shop here in Marion, North Carolina, on Main Street, which is pretty exciting for some people that we'll talk to in just a minute as well. But Don, I'm excited for you guys. We're very proud of the partnership with the Chamber already, and I brag on you for this fact that people, I tell them she was smart. She came, found the Chamber, joined the Chamber, and we helped you hopefully locate a business and a location for you to put the business. And so what you guys are basically doing is expanding off of Black Mountain and getting your product that you guys do, your signs and trophies and all kinds of neat things that I think, and I'll let you get into detail about that. But again, we're excited that you guys are part of our family and that we can support you as a business. And hopefully you'll spend a few minutes talking a little bit about some other business-to-business friendships that are going to happen in this building.
Sure.
Yeah,
sure.
So that's exciting too that we're learning about. And so I'm going to turn it over to you and let you tell a little bit about the shop, what it is you guys do, and what you're all about.
Okay, sure. Yes. Like Steve said, my name is Dawn, and we've had the shop in Black Mountain for almost 9 years now. And I have about 25 years experience in this type of business. I used to have one up north in Pennsylvania. And then we moved to Florida, and then we relocated and came back here. So, and we just love North Carolina and the people here. We will have full operations in our shop over in Black Mountain, and we have some of the heavy-duty production equipment that's going to stay over there, and that's where we'll do like our sandblasting. We can sandblast on stone, wood, glass, mirrors, all kinds of stuff. And so that'll stay over there. And then the engraving, we're set up here. We'll do in-house engraving here and also vinyl lettering, those types of products, and plaque production and engraving and a full color sublimation system. And the sublimation is where it's printed on a special paper, and it's a process that I can take a photograph like that Statue of Liberty one. My customer emailed me that picture. This was a field trip to the Statue of Liberty. They emailed me that picture over the computer, and it's printed and burnt permanently onto this piece of white aluminum. It's a special coating. And then we incorporated that into a huge plaque for them for recognition. And they just absolutely loved it. It's a really neat process. And that can be done on metal, it can be done in key tags, it can be done on license plates, it can be done on a lot of different products. So that's one of the services that we have to offer. When I first came to Marion, I started looking around and everything, and I went to the chamber and I met Steve and Amanda. I think, and I had mentioned this to you, that I was so encouraged and not surprised, but encouraged because everybody in Marion that I had met and talked to was just so friendly and so hospitable, and it really made me feel really good about the decision that we had made to expand into this area. So we're really excited about it. We're happy to be on Main Street, and we look forward to serving the community.
Absolutely. And I think that's good. So we challenge the folks. You guys have a very big variety of type of products, from trophies to plaques to name badges that people need, and we know David's wearing one from Asheville State. So there's a lot of diverse people that are going to be needing products, and we just encourage them to come down to Main Street. We're on the south side of Main Street, so we're across from Joel Austin's Furniture and right next door to Second Chance Furniture. So come out and take advantage of the product that you guys offer.
And I know, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you,
you're fine.
but I know you wanted me to kind of expand on one of the other exciting things that's going to be happening here in our shop, in our building, is when I first started looking for a space, I was really looking for a small front space, point of purchase kind of thing. And then I got to researching and looking. When I first came to Marion, my husband and I would buy this building, and I said, oh my God, I love that showroom. I love this building. So in talking with Steve and Amanda up at the chamber, I had kind of presented the idea of just being a point of purchase. I just need a small space. So you had told me that you knew of a business in town that was wanted to be on Main Street and wanted to downsize. So he gave me the name and number of Sandy Mackey and her husband, Jim, and I contacted them. Now I contacted them and we kind of kicked around ideas before I ever found the space. Then I found the space, I secured it, and I went running down and I said, okay, are you guys really serious? Do you really want to do this? And say, yeah. So they came down and looked at the space. And what's going to happen is we're retrofitting these 2 office spaces and the front entrance, and they are going to have their own front entrance and the front 2 offices, and that side of the window will be lettered with their name and information, and so we really are combining now, and we'll have 2 businesses in this storefront. And it just worked out, didn't it, Sandy, for just both of us. It's perfect space for them, it was perfect space for me, and it really just worked out really great. So we're excited about that too. So with this ribbon cutting and everything, there'll be another one coming along soon.
So tell us a little bit about your hours of operation that you guys will be open here and how that'll work with the partnership there. I think there were some concerns I brought up that I said, oh wow, you're not going to be here every day of the week, and you said no, but Sandy will be able to help out and catch people.
Yes, and it's kind of like, it's a real complimentary kind of thing, I think. And if businesses can do this, I think it is encouraging for people, because to maybe look outside the box and see how you can actually utilize the space. But what our hours right now, we're going to be running Tuesday through Thursday from 10 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon. And then half a day on Saturday, or Saturday by appointment. So you brought up, well, what happens if somebody comes in Monday or Friday? Well, one of the unique things about having that front entrance is I can either have information up front that people can take and have contact information, or with Jim and Sandy here, if we're not here, then they would be able to kind of catch the people and present the information if they have questions or something like that. And then the other thing I was thinking of, now we live in Black Mountain, so on those days when I can't get over the hill, Jim and Sandy will be here, and they'll be able to catch anybody that has a need. So it's really gonna, I think, and the same thing for you guys. If you have a need and you can't be here, then I'll be here to kind of reciprocate that. So I think it's going to work out great. We're really excited.
And I think it's a great business-to-business connection. And that, again, is what the Chamber's about, is putting people in touch with one another to make things happen. And this one just is working in a great model.
Yeah,
I think it's, again, creative and out-of-the-box thinking. So most people struggle with the big space. Freddie, you've seen it numerous times when they get into a place and they're just a little bit overwhelmed. But you were creative enough to seek another business that was wanting to do something. And now you're sharing in a responsibility that is making something work with both of you. And I think that's incredible.
I appreciate that. Originally, I'd gone to talk to Freddie also after I had spoken with you and wanted to see what was available. And I, looking at different spaces in Marion. And I kept telling her, I just need a little bitty space. And she's like, well, that's going to be maybe hard to find.
Right.
But it just really worked out. I think everybody's going to. So I can't wait.
Well, with that being said, I do want to take the time to introduce a few people that are here. We have, with me to my left is the director of the Marion Business Association, Freddie Killo, and I'm going to give her a chance to speak some words and say something on behalf of Bob Boyette and those folks.
Well, on behalf of the City of Marion Business Association, we welcome you, and this is such a great example of shared workspace. We're so glad it worked out. The timing was just perfect because JoJo just bought it and it was available even before we knew that the building was available. So that is wonderful that it worked for you. So we're excited to have you here, and we want to be a service to you. And as Steve has said, the mayor and the city manager would be here if they were in town and were available, but they do send their welcome. call us if you need us.
I appreciate it.
And we'll always
Thank you
be,
so much.
we'll be checking in regularly.
Good, good. I
With
appreciate
her
that.
to her left is Lou Godfrey. She's works with Freddie. She's also the director of the tailgate market, which you're right around the corner from, which is a good thing. And Lou,
I'd like to welcome you. I'm glad that you've picked Marion for your next location. Also, we quite frequently need plaques made up and trophies, and one of our next events coming up is going to be the Liver Mush Festival, so we probably need a little pig trophy for the eating
I have little
contest.
pigs.
So we'll be seeing you quite a bit.
Thanks. Thank you.
yeah. And then when we have our ambassadors, we're a little light today, but it doesn't matter. We've got people here. David Wooten with Asheville Savings Bank.
We've met.
Yes, we have.
I'm so glad to see you. We'll
Thank
pass
you so
each
much.
other going up and down I-40.
Right, right. Oh, yes, we will.
I'm familiar with the property. I'm Joe's glad to have you glad here. It's a good quality business, and I hope you're here for a long, long time.
I hope so too. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Look forward to working with you.
And to my right is Kim Brown.
Hi, I'm Kim.
Kim, go
Yes,
ahead.
I'm the owner of KB Connections, and I do admin and social media consulting. And on behalf of KB Connections, I do welcome you to Marion. It's a small town city, but we have big love here for everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I felt that big love.
Yeah, so outside of administrative assistants, you know, she mentioned social media, and that's a big market.
Yeah.
You know, so again, business to business, take advantage. And of course, you know Sandy Mackey,
Yes, I
soon to be a neighbor. And so, Sandy,
I am very excited to be on the other side of it. And we will catch each other's back and make it our business. Welcome to Marion.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
so we met. I loved your energy. I loved your vision and the fact that you chose Marion to expand. The fact that you're already an established business that's expanding, so you know what you're doing, you know your market, you understand how to do that, and that's something we're very proud of. If you were a startup, we'd still be right here with you, helping you along and figuring it out
Yes, we
together.
would.
But the fact that we don't have to, that you're a mature business and you understand that, we're very excited. But we're all about building community through business, and the McDowell Chamber of Commerce, we're proud to say that you've taken the opportunity and turned it into a vision and reality right here. You had a vision for here, and we were fortunate enough to work with you and connect some of the dots, but you had the drive to do this, and we're very proud. So in commemorance of today and the ribbon cutting, we have your own cool little golden scissors.
All right. Very
So,
cool.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yes. Do I put it on now?
If you want to, or you can keep
I know
it.
my nails might not allow me to.
And I'll let one of the ladies put it on.
There we go. I think it's actually okay. Okay, and we're ready.
Ready?
Ready.
Got it?
Yep.
All right.